be an enemy somewhere. Huh? Where did that explosion come from? Oh, those guys? Yeah, they were like that when I found them. I don't know what happened. Yeah, you can put a keyfer on the tank and then they slowly just knife it from afar if you let them. I think even if you move away. Oh my god. Something is suspicious here, guys. But I don't know where the enemy could be. Good AI, good game. Finished 100%. No work left to do whatsoever. Hold on. Whoops. Oh my god. Where are these explosions coming from? Oops. Alright. Yeah, there's something's fishy here, guys. I don't know. Let's hunt them down. Hold on, I'll help. This is the state of this game's AI. Whoops. Huh? Let me see if I can get that guy without him noticing. Oh, the guy on the left noticed. But the guy in front didn't. Ah, fuck it. Well, they finally got it. It was a purple tank all along. No way. Top 10 Kojima twists. Yeah, they do blow up the tank eventually with enough fire. This came out of nowhere. Alright, let's finish this bullshit. Great game. Great fucking build up to the hospital. Oh, fuck.
Don't you die on me, damn it! BB's dropping! Intubate, now! Cardiac arrest, he's in BFib! Clear!
The man who sold you the open world.
No response, hit him again! Clear! How's he doing? Well, he stabilized, but it took too long. He's in a coma. What about him? He, took some shrapnel to the head.
Oh shit!
It's actually Kojima's open world. Wasn't really in the mood for singing, but
My butt.
be a lot funnier. I mean, I guess it's funnier if I can't sing for shit, but it'd be better if I could. I would do it all the fucking time if I wasn't terrible at it. Yeah, we're starting the game over because it's so good that we just have to play it again. Sure. Yeah, it really is depressing. If it weren't for the bugs and nonsense and shit, I don't know what I would do.
Tak chcemy.
I mean, that's how it all started out, as a opium mechanism. This is my MGSV copium, and how bad it is.
V has come too.
How the fucking murder series is a good name. Ugh. I guess it's a good thing overall that most people can't tell that this game is a fucking disaster.
Can you hear me? Are you having difficulty speaking?
Maybe the series will survive, but
move your head?
oh man.
Just nod.
Yeah. There's plenty of normies, 10 out of 10 IGN, praising this game. Yeah, they just don't fucking know anything. So, what are you gonna do?
Look up, please. Very good. Please try.
We haven't got any MGSV Defense Force in here in a while, actually.
I need to tell you something.
Maybe they just gave up.
Listen and try not to panic. You've been in a coma for quite some time. Yes, I know. You would like to know how long. I'm afraid it's been 9 years.
Yeah, except Peace Walker already did that. Don't give this game praise for it. Peace Walker already did the inverted controls thing.
Calm down. Try not to panic. Try not to panic. Now. You'll be all right. Just rest.
I can confidently say that any feature that's in both Peace Walker and Phantom Pain is done better in Peace Walker. It's actually insane. It's actual insanity. I stopped to think about it for a second, and it's
Been 1 week
just how it
since
is.
you came to. Now, let's try
I couldn't think
taking
of
you
one
off.
thing, that's done better in this game. Oh, hey,
Don't worry.
maybe somebody.
You've lost some strength, but we've been maintaining your
Yes,
muscle
this
mass
game
through
is good.
massages, CPM therapy, and EMS. Now,
Speak of the
I
devil.
need
Oh,
to
you got
explain
pinned.
something to you, but you mustn't be allowed.
Better CQC.
9 years ago, you were injured in an
I guess that was an invitation. That was kind of a challenge for somebody to bring up any feature, and then I would go on a rant on how it's better in Peace Walker, right? That's how it was.
In addition to shrapnel, we also found fragments of human bone and human teeth. Most of it was removed.
Where do you want to start? A CQC chain, a
Some
CQC
of the fragments
damage,
still remain.
the
They are
CQC chain,
located near
the
heart,
yeah, the fucking recruiting CQC thing, the damage being affected by the combat ability.
The fragments are lodged deep
Um,
within your cerebral cortex.
The chain having the freezing time in this game having a lower limit,
Metal, you see.
and
But
the animations
even if we
just
were to
and the sound
extract
effects just not being
you
as
would most
satisfying.
likely
Whatever.
suffer a brain hemorrhage. Mental
No,
and
this is why I
physical
said
impairment
features
are
are in
inevitable.
both games because
However,
they're very
current status
structurally
is not
similar,
life
right?
threatening.
Except this is a pile of shit.
One more thing. This
The CQC skills, the CQC disarmament or item drop thing in Peace Walker. How many more details do you want me to go through?
I know it's difficult, but please look down.
Mainly it's the damage and the combat ability and the
Be brave.
just the weight of the CQC chain, and of course the consecutive, meme, which is crazy because they recorded it for this game, but they didn't use it.
Gregor, try to calm down. Calm down. Please, calm down. It's gonna be okay.
Oh, and then of course the CQC stun rod combo
Yes.
doesn't
Calm
exist
down.
here. Just sit down, please. CQC, I guess the range. I wonder how the range compares. It's pretty crazy in both games, but. I mean, this guy probably just landed here, guys. Remember, that's always my #1 problem with this game. How do you fucking inject all the knowledge I have how bad this game is in 2 seconds in 1 sentence to somebody who just walked in here?
It's true. There are those who wish you would never woken up.
You can't do that
You
unless
should be dead. But
what
you're
the
not.
fucking
The wheels are in motion.
clips. I don't
Your
know.
enemies
Oh
are
yeah,
everywhere.
the
We must alter your
spreadsheet.
appearance immediately. Otherwise,
I guess,
fear you
but
won't
I don't
leave
know.
This place alive.
I need an instant MGSV knowledge injection
wide open
nanomachine.
So there's
Parasite.
something we need to take care of first.
Even if they click that, they're gonna look at a couple of things and be like, "You're nitpicking." Yeah.
This is you, as you've lived until
Oh
this day.
fuck, man.
I'm going to change your appearance.
I'm just forced to
We have
reach.
no other choice.
Yep, that's me, Big Medic. I don't even need to get into Chapter 3 discussion to prove how bad and unfinished this game is. We already went over this. Needs a
Very good. Now let's
SOP
remove the
system of knowledge.
Your face has healed.
Oh, you
most.
mean the Peace Walker actually has cutscene player that you can use again? Yeah.
Protection, to hide you from those who want you dead. As of today, your name is Ahab. Forget everything. Your name, your past.
Wait a minute. Why is this game so bad? Read the budget command again. Good luck, asshole.
Everything feels all right.
Good luck, asshole. I'm out of here. Basically, Kojima's message. Yeah. You're gonna be big boss? Hey, you're big boss now, but I'm out of here. Kojima's this message. Damn, that guy is shitting out so many messages I want to pin, but you can only pin one at a time. What are the chances that he actually means MGS1, not Metal Gear 1?
Not yet. The patient in the next bed saw my face. Of course. Consider it done.
Boss, get down. That's an enemy toilet.
Oh man, I can't. Not at the end of a run. We've been here, what, 3 or 4 days now? Oh, nice. Standard. Hey, thank you, 10 gift subs. Standard with a 10-pack. Thank you so much. Usually this 5 at a time. This time was 10. Cool. Thank you. The Metal Gear 1 is bad because it's an old game, right? 1987, yeah. Let us not get into this, please. An instant injection of MGSV knowledge. Do me a favor, do 10 minutes back in this VOD and justify the AI in this game. Then get back to me. We're not talking until then. While you're at it, go back the entire VOD and justify the whole game. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. If simple, if you don't know, don't talk.
Okay, have time to go.
Alright, Kiefer, time to go to rehab.
The woman? We gave her a light. She took the short way down. Who are you? Who am I? You're talking to yourself. Been watching over you for 9 years. You can call me Ishmael.
You bastard!
What's going on?
It was supposed to be Huey, so that
In the
works.
land of the living. Bad news? Whole world wants you dead.
Imagine
Feet
Huey
shoulder, the whole place is coming down.
doing this.
Need a little pick-me-up? Okay. Here. Nothing like a little digoxin to get you back in the game. Come on!
Yeah. The first time. I mean, as somebody who's obviously done it a couple times, even just doing it once per playthrough, now twice per playthrough, you gotta do it at least twice per playthrough. It would have been nice. I mean, you do kind of slowly gain all your controls, right? But it would have been nice to actually have some little tutorial missions. I think it was like Dim's idea. He was talking about, oh, imagine if you had like a little mission we had to sneak past a nurse to smoke a cigar or something.
Let's take the stairs.
Just environment, things running, facilities, NPCs. It's just not a thing here. Have a little tutorial how to sneak around and how to crouch instead of whatever. That's the least of this game's problems. Is the hospital thing is just fucking meme because you have to literally drag your ass through it multiple times. And who knows? Who knew that the first 5 minutes on rails in the game, where you can't do anything, would be the least glitched ones. Doesn't make any sense. Also look at the force. Also look at the clip. Also look at the disappearing SMG. What else? Oh, the fucking empty fire trucks with nobody driving them. And little things in the intro. As soon as it gets to the open world, it's over, man. At least it's still somewhat relevant when you rescue Miller, but that's where the game ends for me. Everything goes to shit.
What the hell is that?
Boss, get down. That's an enemy toilet.
It kind of is shit because it's Twin Snakes reference.
Something's coming.
Hey, at least he didn't say that Peace Walker is worse. Usually people are just automatically like, Peace Walker trash, PSP game, spin-off, non-canon, whatever, minigame. Jamie. I understand badly rushed engine, misappropriated funds, misallocated budget. Not being able to render shit as a consequence of many bad decisions in this case.
Calm down. You can do this.
Limp fish. That's right. fucking plastic bag. I almost forgot about it. The wheelchair's still there. Just Kojima and Kiefer. Hookers and blow all night. Cuervo. And what else?
Hold up, let's fix this. Next time, do it yourself. It's always good to try and mend your injuries while hiding from the enemy.
But
Over there. Let's go.
man, I don't know.
This way, hurry.
You know, I'm sure the fact that the beginning and the end are copy and paste of each other has just copy and pasted it. Has nothing to do with the fact that they run out of time or whatever.
Help me, please.
That would have made too much sense. Well, that wasn't the purpose of the game, though. You have to be the mindless, grown, normie player who wants to be cool like Big Boss. So you're a Big Boss now. You don't get to play as Big Boss for obvious reasons. Because you know who gets to be Big Boss or Snake or the boss, depending on the game? Kojima, of course. And what does he do? He fucks right off. Just like in real life. That's him. Ever since MGS2, Kojima's always been putting himself in the game as Snake or Big Boss or the boss or what have you, to deliver some sort of message, usually a pretty nice one. In MGS2, MGS3 is, uh-oh, I failed to pass on my will. MGS4 is, please kill me and already and get out and touch grass and stop playing these games. And then this game is, you want to be Big Boss? Okay. You didn't understand MGS2? Oh well, fuck you. You're Big Boss now, but I'm out of here. Bye-bye.
Help me.
Remember, the keyword for this game is revenge. And seeing how every other keyword in the series applies to Kojima, why wouldn't revenge apply to Kojima? It's the perfect disguised revenge, disguised as a 10 out of 10 IGN game. Yeah. Although it's probably simpler than that. He probably just took the money and did whatever the fuck he wanted with it, because that's literally what he says in that article. Again, man, how many times are we gonna reference the article? It's so like key to understanding what happened with this game. This is technically yet another Metal Gear game that Kojima didn't want to make, but he had to use the Metal Gear name to get the budget, and then he took the money and did whatever the fuck he wanted with it. So maybe that's the revenge, yeah.
Time to No searchlights.
The theme of revenge kind of applies well to that.
Here they come. Hurry.
Don't glitch. Nice. Oh yeah, Zero, we'll do everything. Including, thanks to Mint today, Snake's Revenge and Twin Snakes. Twin Snakes Revenge. Twin Snakes Revengeance. Oh my god, that's like combining the three worst fucking things. No, the four worst fucking things. Metal Gear Solid V, the Twin Snakes Revengeance. The Rising, Twin Snakes, Snake's Revenge. In this game in one. I can't think of a worse fucking combination.
Move! Go!
Oh fuck. Although Snake's Revenge kind of gets too much flack for what it really is. But it's not that it's necessarily terrible, it's just absurd. It's absurd is what it is. Product of a different time. Italy.
Shit.
And also hard as shit.
Turn back.
Yeah.
I'm a Grigola. Come on.
Σας παρακαλώ. Τι συμβαίνει? Δεν βλέπω τίποτα.
Δεν μιλάει κανένας, θα μας σκοτώσουνε.
Ναι, τον είδα πριν λίγο.
What's happening out there?
It's alright, we'll be okay.
Snake's Revenge music is leagues above anything that this game can have in terms of music.
What's going on out there?
It's so good, actually.
Oh, πρόσεχε. Hey!
Oh, there is a Greek.
What's happening?
What is that? What's happening out there? Does anybody know?
Hey!
No, Silver, the game's so good that I'm just starting again. You know? This is now a 24/7 MGSV channel. You're just stuck in an endless loop of waking up in the hospital, doing a bunch of filler missions, and then again waking up in the hospital. Oh fuck. Yeah, because it's kind of a semi-gameplay, semi-cutscene thing, right? It's just a little bit of gameplay on rails. You can actually skip that. You can skip it like a cutscene. So yeah, they might have more than 12 people for once. Like they do in cutscenes all the time. It's just in gameplay that you can't. The Huey trial definitely has more than 12, though the CQC scene, the low morale scene, a bunch of cutscenes in Mother Base. Yeah, they can do it in cutscenes, not in gameplay. And that's basically a cutscene in there. What are you doing, Ishmael? What's up? I still don't understand how this guy turns around immediately. He stands up facing them, and then when he gets shot, he's facing the other way. Maybe it's something to fuck around with on PC, like free camera. See what the fuck happens behind that thing, that guy's model. It's Voldemort. Okay.
Anything?
Negative.
He came in here. Keep looking.
This way. This way. We're sitting ducks. Blend in with the bodies.
Nice.
Get down on your stomach and crawl. If you move, we're done for. Play dead.
If only there was a Metal Gear game that actually had a play dead animation that it could have taken inspiration from. Play dead. Okay. It's just a movie trope, yeah. And it's silly, but at least it's done on purpose. Knowingly. Think of all the shit that's a disaster in this game because of incompetence, negligence almost. That's not on purpose. When I think of all that crap like that, I don't really mind this stuff, yeah. Standard XOF procedure. When on fire, jump off nearest window.
Grenade! Take this!
So supposedly they're holding their guns like that because of their gas masks, which I can kind of see. Are you guys ready to use the force?
Damn it! Coming! Move!
This is definitely the hardest part of the game to make fun. just too boring. It's not easy to make this part fun. How is Volgan alive? Mantis is moving his body, but he's controlling Mantis, so he's moving his own body through Mantis. Believe it or not. He's mentally angry, at least. Quick, use the force.
Hold on.
Nice.
Stop and treat that injury.
More definitely finished features in this game, like the colors fading, having a role in the story. I can't wait to see that.
We'll have to take the stairs down.
I guess it will be in the next mission, because this is the end. Well, 46, and then there's what? 47, 48. What are the other fucking missions? They're all rehashed chapter 1 missions, but does it go up to 50? Like, why is the Eli thing mission 51? Does that mean that there's 50 in the game? Fuck, I don't remember it going up to 50. Because even with the chapter 2, oh, I guess maybe Quiet's mission also gets 2 filler missions to go with it. Because you would need 4. I actually want to go back and look at the mission list, because I don't remember. If only they had anything leading up to this. Instead it's like you're in a separate plane of existence.
Know how to shoot a gun? Hold down the aim button to aim, then press the attack button to fire.
And they just leave it unresolved at the end of this, with Big Medic flipping the tape for 11 years, doing nothing.
Hold up. I'll take the right. You take the left.
How much time passes? Was it like a week?
Pretty. Nice work. Let's go.
5 days, a week, something like that. Because Ocelot mentions that you need 2 weeks to get there, but they only have half the time to get there. That should be about a week. Or maybe he says 1 week, and they do it in half the time, so it's like 3 days, something like that. Well, at least it was an actual lethal gun, not a tranquilizer. Don't sprinklers work by temperature? Like they have a little glass thingy in there that breaks when the temperature is too high? Like it's a physical thing that has to be broken. So why wouldn't a gun work? It's not a smoke detector. At least you don't have to do the rest of the bullshit here. It's actually a relief. Once you get here. You don't have to do the rest of it. Oh god. I'm so grateful. I don't think do we get to see the fire trucks though? Maybe not. No, cause oh well. I need explain everything. Where is it? There we go. Yeah, and his arm bulks up too on the way there. That's in the tape. Also, I'm talking about how his arm bulked up enough for the procedures, and you just see how skinny he is at the beginning, and then like 3 days to a week later, he's fully recovered. Okay. That's okay. I don't really care about that kind of stuff. The arm itself is much more interesting. It tells you the story if something's wrong. Oh, damn it! I forgot to play the Kiefer. Oh well, Kiefer me. It does wait a second though. It wouldn't have been long enough. I'm just really excited to finish this nonsense.
Move in! Go, go, go!
Yeah, Kiefer CQC. That's so fucking funny how he dives into the thing when there's diving in this game. Model swap all enemies for Christmas trees and then just dive into them. No, at least you don't have to do the bullshit on horseback here. Or even the ambulance scene, I don't think that even plays. I mean, just the part where Big Medic's passed out, right? Maybe it does play. Fuck, I don't remember. Generally don't. It's a clusterfuck of reused shit. It's hard to remember which one's which. I just know that those windows don't break when you shoot them. You're not supposed to shoot the window.
Get in!
Oh, fuck me. I guess it does play. Notice how the only thing protecting them from the bullets is the foam seat at the ambulance. There's a second ambulance with no driver in it. The Phantom Ambulance. And then the second set is the same thing. The first one has a driver. There he is. And the second one, nobody in it. Rendering NPCs is expensive, guys. We gotta buy more Cuervo instead. He's just short. It's just the horse thing. That one you definitely don't have to do again. That's when the ambulance crashes and switches to Ocelot's time traveling. Fourth time traveling. Okay, at least. Good thing he passed out, because otherwise how were they gonna do the switcheroo if Big Medic was awake? Ah, well, fuck it. Notice how it's 5:59 a.m. during this scene where Ocelot gives Big Boss his bike and the passport. This says asshole. There's only one problem. Big Medic and Ocelot left on the whaling ship at 4 a.m. So, and it's not just the subtitles that are like wrong or the note on the screen. You can also see that the stone bridge is destroyed, and you can see
This way, boss. Hurry.
the sunrise almost. The sky is way brighter, so it is actually 6 a.m. when that happens. So how does that happen? They get out at 2:32, then Ocelot goes back for Big Medic at 4, and he's like, I left the stove on, hold on, and now it's 6. And Ocelot's back with the real Big Medic. I mean, the real Big Boss. I'm so used to saying Big Medic in this game.
Use that button.
How does that work? Right now, Big Medic is awake. He's waiting for Ocelot on the whaling ship. Not to mention that Ocelot's supposed to be hypnotized not to know the difference between them. Not to know that Big Medic isn't the real deal, right? So, how does he fucking just go back and forth between the two of them?
Here.
What?
That's your name as of today. You best change your face, too. Now this one, he'll take your place. From here on, he's Snake.
Those truth tapes between Ocelot and Big Boss.
He believes it, too.
So that they have to, when did those take place?
Boss, the whole world wants your head. Don't worry, he can handle it. Move now, quickly.
Aren't you forgetting something?
I guess it all depends on how quickly Ocelot can hypnotize himself. I mean, it's like an instant thing.
We'll meet again.
Right.
D-Horse, man. D-Horse knew the truth the whole time. He didn't tell us. Yeah, it's way brighter. It's definitely 6 a.m., not 4. Whatever. Big Medic is just waiting, twiddling his thumbs. After Ocelot told him that they're in a hurry, they only have really half the time they need. But he's like, can you just, like, wait here a couple hours? What are you trying to say? I suggest that before you try to debate me on this, listen to the truth tapes. Ocelot literally says, it won't be a lie. I won't know the truth either. Blah blah blah, self-hypnosis. Can you keep it up? Big Boss asks. It's one hell of a lie. And he says, it won't be a lie. I won't know. And then, yeah, of course, they had to do the 1984 reference thing. Hey, this year. Right. Okay. Because sometimes people, like, argue when I'm trying to explain during the scene, again, without fucking knowing things. Like, oh, but whatever the hell. And I find that a lot of people just, and justifiably so, just don't fucking know what the truth tapes say. Which is understandable. Maybe you listened to it once or twice and you forgot. I've had the bad fortune of having to listen to them a lot. And remembering and pointing out all the bullshit in it. So, when you listen to the truth tapes, you know, the truth tapes, and then you look at the events of, you know, the first hospital mission and the last hospital mission, the whole thing with Ocelot is like, what? And the timeline just doesn't add up. But of course, this game always hides behind, there are no facts, only interpretations. Except given the state of the game, man, I wouldn't put it past it that they just fucked up.
No time for anesthetic.
There he is. Big guy. Maybe it's just that's right. I don't know how to even think about that. That's my interpretation, and people who can't argue with it. Yeah, I should have turned him into a silly face. So they do have a bathroom. I fucking can't with this game.
Now do you remember who you are? What you were meant to do?
I cheated death thanks to you. And thanks to you, Mark. You have too. You've written your own history. You're your own man. I'm Big Boss. And you are too. No. He's the two of us together. Where we are today, we built it. This story, this legend, it's ours. We can change the world and with it the future. I am you and you are me. Carry that with you wherever you go. Thank you, my friend. From here on out, you're Big Boss.
And he's happy about it. See, this is the average player wanting to be Big Boss. Exact opposite of MGS2's ending. Wow, so cool. Let's get wrecked by Solid Snake now. Flip the tape, 11 years pass. Somehow, Mother Base turned into Outer Heaven in an entirely different place. But whatever. Is that a quote? Is that an actual quote from chat? What the hell is that? Bro, do you know how many of those guys, they're players they think they are, but can't know only? What? Is this a new... Has anyone ever been as far as decided to even look more like? I think we just created a new monster. Yeah, you get the fruit tapes again. I don't know yet if I'll bother pointing out all the bullshit or not, but I mean, I just kind of did a little bit. There's more, but whatever. Never forget this gem. I need to take this GIF and make a proper loop out of it. Like I did for the emote. He did it again. Subverted expectations. I expected something good and he gave him something bad. Genius. What a day. Almost as good as... ah, fuck, did we miss it? The collision engineer in the credits under physics. Man, I should do a recap of all the clips of the nonsense during the credits. Collision engineer. You guys bullying Fat Man again? Yeah, if I was a collision engineer, I would change to Alan Smithy. Director, head of feet scanning, Hideo Kojima. Senior feet scanner, Tim. Executive feet scanner. Dell 1981, thank you for the 15 months. Did we miss collision engineer? Damn it. Maybe not, I don't know, I wasn't looking. Damn, I think we already passed it. Maybe not. I don't remember. We just looked at this for chapter 1's ending. All these programmers, man. Okay. Quality assurance, Tom Craven, of course. Look at all these testers. Does anybody know any of these guys? I need to talk to them a little bit. You know what? Actually, that's another thing. Yeah, that's another thing that tells you they run out of money. Because they obviously had other priorities. We didn't even get the correct Zero voice actor. Because I think he said something along the lines of they made him a ridiculous offer. Yeah. Like an insulting offer. What was it all for? You just end up feeling like Kaz at the end. Yeah. That's how you know that they didn't get the intended effect. You just feel betrayed. Okay, here's a minor nitpick. Paramedics' death year is wrong. It says 2005, but it's... In 2005 is M-1. And that's when you find out, but Naomi says it was 2 years ago. In M-1, right? So it should have been 2003 that paramedic died. Like, god damn it. Come on. Yeah, Rudy, I know. I do mention that from time to time. It's not their fault. I don't want to talk to them because they did wrong. I want to talk to them to figure out how the programmers or whoever, yeah,
What was it all
how
for?
they reacted to it.
If the boss has some
Better
plan,
priorities. What was it all for?
The real big boss is working separately from us to create his new nation.
New nation?
A military nation above and apart from all. The true outer heaven. Something created to maintain
The real
balance.
big boss is working on the true out of heaven.
Struggles for
Here, you get
supremacy,
this to play with.
personal
Meanwhile,
profit, the cycles of revenge between countries. It'll be an army, all right, but more. Big Boss is building a nation. But until it's complete, we support the other Big Boss. The Phantom carries on his legend, his meme. That is Big Boss's plan.
So that's the way it is. 9 years ago, I thought everything had been taken from me. But now I really have lost it all. The boss, and the future we were building together.
One day, the age of Big Boss's sons will arrive. They'll likely want to settle the score with him. We have to shape that age. We'll each have roles to play. building the foundation for a revolution led by both big bosses, the True One and the Phantom.
No. Big Boss can go to hell. I'll make the Phantom and his son stronger to send him there. For that, I'll keep playing my role.
You know, sooner or later there will be only one boss. There's only room for one boss. His sons are fated to face each other someday too. If the day ever comes that you go back to Cypher, I'll aid the other son. And then you and I will be...
You can't put the player in a small room first to practice the controls. It's impossible.
Fine by me.
What the fuck?
I'll be ready for the new age.
Well, that's what happens when you don't have rooms, I guess.
We better get used
There's no buildings. So... Yep, that gets added to the list. Play testing sessions. Hey, look at this Giga Chad. First message, worst MGS. Welcome. What a guy. I should do that too. Walk into Phantom Pain streams and be like, worst MGS. And then possibly leave after. I've been talking shit about this game for 10 years now, so... I feel you, don't worry. Nine and a half years. Alright, let's go meme some truth tapes.
Good work. You're as good as they said.
Oh, now we're getting this scene. Kazuhira. Wow, I can't wait to see what this leads to. Fucking nothing. Michael Hosey, thank you for giving yourself the goal. Nice, yeah, well deserved. Now this good scene happens. Whatever. Secret meetings between the containers in broad daylight. I remember going to the fucking R&D, whatever platform it is that has the containers, expecting something to fucking happen. Yeah, okay. Maybe this is a warning about Miller's maxi buns. You know, because obviously Code Talker knows he's a test subject. He's just trying to warn him that Miller is embezzling GMP for his hamburgers. That's gotta be it. That's gotta be it, come on. And then... the water pistol shenanigans. You know, this one time I thought it'd be cute if you could spray people in the face to wake them up with a water pistol when they're stunned. I mean, that would make sense almost, right? So I tried it and I was like, oh cool, it works. And never mind. The animation for them getting splashed in the face plays when they're stunned, but then they immediately go back. Yep. Of course. I would expect nothing less from this game. But anyway, I guess this is it, boys. Truth tapes. Ugh.
Boss? How you back on your feet so quickly?
There's a non-smoking ward.
Boss.
If I listened to everything the doctor said, I'd probably die in here. No point waking up after 9 years for that.
Well, having you out of that bed makes things a little easier.
Bad news, huh?
Things are looking worse.
Go on. They found out about you waking up. And the man on fire picked this time to wake up too. We'll have to move forward ahead of schedule. Miller already has the preparations underway. We'll have to wake up your neighbor too. So he's not.
My favorites are 2 and 1.
No. Well, he's not actively conscious yet, at least. He was a doctor too. In his mind, that past no longer exists. Your past is his past now. He's going to be your phantom, not some simple diversion. He'll act as the new big boss, and the act just isn't for Cypher. He'll be your face on the world stage until the time comes for your resurgence.
Nah, they don't have collision.
Sound easy. We've been busy over the last 9 years.
My guys,
His altered state of
pay attention to
consciousness
true
helps us
tapes.
implant powerful suggestions through induced hypnagogia. He's experienced all your missions on record and shares all your knowledge and experience to make him believe that he is the one true big boss. No one around him will doubt that he's the big boss they know. So, is he the real big boss or a stand-in? What does that mean to him? Nothing. The human brain is capable of many illusions. Of pain, of the future. What happens from here depends on his skill. You can vouch for that. He was always the best man we had. But 9 years ago in that helicopter, he threw himself between you and the blast. In that moment, the man you knew died. He died protecting you. And now, by becoming you, he protects you again. This is just a detour in his journey to hell. And don't forget, it's what he wanted. He's in his dog days now. It's not just him. We'll be putting the people in this hospital in the line of fire. They'll be your shield and necessary diversion to buy us some time. And you? I'll be right by his side. Can you keep it up? It's a hell of a lie. It won't be a lie. I won't know his secret either. I'll believe that he's the real big boss. I'll have no conscious knowledge of you. Where's the lie in that? Self-hypnosis. It's nothing new in my line of work. Manipulating memories, the past. That's not all. When the time is right, I need to remember that you're the real boss. In a world, it's double think. In this year, 2 + 2 = 5. And I want you to do the same. Right. His bodyguard? Correct. It won't be long before this hospital comes under attack. I'm up right away, back to full health and time. You'll need to take him through his final pace.
Hold on a minute. He said it won't be long before the hospital comes under attack. So this is before the attack. Oh my god, I was right. I was giving it the benefit of the doubt, maybe. That he hypnotizes himself after. No.
Did you like it?
It's before. It's worse than I thought. Holy shit. I forgot about that line. This is before the attack. It's not after he pulls him out of the ambulance. So, how the fuck.
Yeah, I want to see his face again. All right, John. I've never forgotten you in these 9 years.
I had to forget you now, except
forget you now.
the time traveling again.
I'm counting on you.
Yeah, okay.
What's up? About the 1972 project. Les Enfants Terribles.
Fuck, I forgot about that line.
You never did like the French. All that Catherine the Great aristocratic pompousness gets to me, that's all. Palace talk. They can keep it. Les Enfants Terribles. The terrible children. That madness Zero started. Or the start of his madness. You found out something new? The plan itself was abandoned in '76. ATGC dismantled the project, and their account with DARPA was closed. So I was worried about what happened to you. Your sons. They're no sons of mine. And they're sure as hell not me. Just a bunch of cells grown in a lab? What they are is much sicker than that. Well, Zero doesn't think so. Eva doesn't either. To them, those boys are your clones. They're you, down to the last hair. And? The first boys were raised free range, like we thought. Both of them. David has never left the States, but the other, Eli, has disappeared. Might as well call it abandoned. They're through with him. Where is he? He was in England, Zero's home ground. Apparently he traveled to Africa after that, but that's where he escaped from Zero's care.
Just like that. Why?
Who knows? Maybe he found out about his birth. If he's alive, he'd be 11 or 12 by now, old enough to think and act for himself.
So he might still be alive.
On his own, there? I wouldn't bet on it. John, if he is alive, what's the plan?
I have nothing to say to him. Treat him like a human being, just another person.
Boss, this war business you and Miller started. Since the industry spread out to the PFs, it may have a favorable influence on Cypher.
Controls.
To a ruler, an everlasting enemy is convenient. By directing the public's animosity outside his borders, he can unify their frame of mind. Guns for hire continue the war. Then enrich the economy with their spoils. War as a business will become a permanent tool for manipulating the public mind. A new business model. You might even call it a war economy. Before long, Cypher, or rather the Patriots, will be drawn to this. Probably only a few decades before it takes hold. It's not far off at all. Still no leads on Zero. We don't even know whether he's still alive. But the protocol he put in motion's making steady progress. Every day, SIGINT's web covers a little bit more of the globe. Total information control. Big Brother Zero. And it'll happen before anyone even realizes. I don't like it. You're the big brother of the battlefield. You've earned a firm grip on the world's military power. But soon, Zero will have nations in his. He'll erase the Cold War. All war from people's minds. And with it, the world's borders. Zero's will, his influence, will be unleashed, with nothing to stem the tide. When that happens, opposition will no longer match the lines on the map. And boss, with no borders left, what difference can we make? War will have lost any true meaning to the world. Just one more gear keeping the wheels of economy turning. Another product bearing down the capitalist conveyor belt. The future your friend Miller wanted. That's all there is in store. Perhaps it's already too late. But human will should only be handed down and nurtured by human hands. It can't be entrusted to the system. Especially not that soulless phantom that Zero's left in his wake. No matter what happens, fight someday to reclaim truth. Until next time, Big Boss. Someone has successfully struck at Zero. Since Zero's using a private network, we get information of no way his location. That means the details are still fuzzy at this point, but apparently bioweapon was used. As soon as he noticed the dip in his vital signs, he had his stomach pumped and even underwent blood dialysis. But he didn't fully recover. Ironically, if Zero kept more company, he'd have been safe. Since the incident, his speech and actions have been getting more unhinged by the day. He's probably been rushed to another safe house for intensive care. But the location is a complete mystery. That's the way he operates. He went to incredible lengths to make sure his great escape went unnoticed. So far, I know at least Langley and the Pentagon were involved. He had a blackout triggered in New York to disrupt the transportation and information grids, and at least 2 submarines were sighted off the coast. The personnel involved were working off a cover story. Naturally, the White House was fed the same thing. The project is buried under a pile of dummy ops and backup plans stretching across multiple organizations. It's safe to say not one of the people involved knew what they were moving or to where. All top secret, no trail, no leads. He's living up to his name as usual. Only this time, even I can't find him. Now, the only record of his location lies within the Cypher AI that was at the heart of the escape plan, and that's closed off with its data sealed away in a station. Skullface was able to put together this assassination attempt, but even he can't possibly know where Zero is now. I'll keep searching, but when you're up against he who controls information, it's gonna be a long battle. Boss, it was Anderson after all. That's right, the man who went by SIGINT during Operation Snake Eater. Following Zero's disappearance, he's taken over command of Cypher. Well, to be precise, the AI he oversees has. The idea to have an AI act for Zero came about in '74, when the data from the mammal pod penetrated NORAD. Clearly, an AI couldn't be allowed to make its own decisions. So they would take away its ability to act, and instead, create a specialized system in which the AI, bound by specific rules, filters the massive amounts of data it collects before passing it on to people, subtly guiding their decision-making. A system of the people, by the people, for the people. So they began researching how to do it. DARPA apparently brought Strangelove on board to head it up. She was forced out after a certain incident. The direction of the project and any trace of her existence was scrubbed after her departure. Before Zero lost consciousness as his condition worsened, he left instructions for Anderson. Through a cutout, of course. Zero went out of his way to hide your location in order to keep you safe. This meant sacrificing his own protection. It was the only way to ensure you could stand alone as your own man. Here I am. The only link between you and the world that's passing you by. I'm your last connection now. This was Zero's last request. His will. Once you're awake, we need to discuss the best way to ensure your safety. Oh, and they've got a name for Anderson's AI project. It's called the Patriots. It's all about ensuring that the concepts driving society appears the same in the mind of each person in that society. About maintaining the identity of the individual, and yet having that individual willingly make up part of the whole. I guess it's fitting to call that patriotism. Creating a united world. Zero's will is already fading into a shadow of what it once was. Systems, guidelines, rules, laws. When you take a mentality and fix it in a solid shape, put it out there in the hands of people, it can only begin to decay. No mentality can last forever. When the body dies, the will dies with it.
How's it going, boss?
Over here.
Did you like it?
Hello?
Not there. Here.
Huh?
Thank you for coming. Please.
Boss,
You're...
need supplies. Let us know.
Is it that odd? I suppose the cuffs have gotten a bit loose. Although, truth be told, I have been spending more time in pajamas as of late.
No, nothing.
The tie, perhaps. Not the most fashionable pattern, I admit.
No, it is very nice.
How sweet. Will you take a little brandy? You're hardly underage, after all.
No, thank you.
Please, sit. Pacifica Ocean.
What?
Ah, yes. You've already begun. Not bad. A schoolgirl through and through. Even he won't suspect otherwise. Here you are.
Thank you.
You are sick?
Poppycock. I just like to take a little time off work.
You?
You must feel that way sometimes.
Well...
Oh.
Anyway, I could hardly greet my first guest from that damned bed.
It doesn't sound like it ended well, Fever.
You snoring.
Now I'm twice as glad I got ready in time. Drink before it gets cold. Breakfast tea. I'm afraid. There were candidates before you, meaning you will be the 9th Paz Ortega Andrade.
What happened to the others?
They're in the next room. They've been taking it easy these past few months.
They...
Do you see any windows here?
No?
I've gotten used to it. This life. I am who I am, after all. And
Hell no, it's not the same
view
view.
of cursing this bloody dunce.
There's the whole story behind it.
But I can't help sometimes wishing I could see the stars. What should I do?
Well, you could go outside, go up to the roof, wait for the clouds to pass. You would have a view of Manhattan, and a pretty one too. But once the wind blows and the clouds pass, you can look up and see a sky full of... even here.
You've had a hard time getting to where you are.
Yes.
Sewer rats lead better lives. I know. Extreme training, starvation, days spent without sleep. But hurt and all but killed in every way imaginable.
Yeah, I
Some
found
of
a
your
new gas
compatriots
people,
died. Others betrayed you, left
new
you for
gas
dead,
people bug.
and you did the same to them. But through it all, you survived, and you alone may. Just look at you. I can see everything you've been through.
Yes.
Consider this mission a reward for the mountain you've climbed.
It's not moving from this far, huh?
Thank you.
In the VOD.
Yes, well, you know what's next.
Yes.
Wait.
And you
The
are prepared.
The cranes stop moving?
Yes.
Of course they do, huh?
I believe you. That ever so slight tan. Not the type you'd get on the West Coast. If I didn't know better, I'd say you really did grow up around the equator. But it runs deeper than that. One look at you, and I see a wide-eyed student yearning for peace. Born and raised in Central America. I can see it all. How much preparation have you done?
A little.
Oh, the light turned on by
You'd be
itself.
perfect for this, to strike back at
I
Snake.
never knew that.
I'll share everything I know about him. But you mustn't forget who you're dealing with. If he were to get the better of you, well, I deeply regret having put you in mission. But beyond
Shit.
that, I'm putting my life in your hands.
You can trust me, Cypher.
None of my friends call me that. Tea's gone cold. Shall I make some more?
I know we are the only ones here. There's no one in the other room.
And how do you know that?
You said I was your first guest.
Dude.
Oh, I haven't had this much fun in quite a while.
The cranes.
All right, then.
Cypher's been in hiding ever since his grand experiment. No one's seen him in years. All we hear are orders delivered by proxy. Except you. You met with him, face to face, in order to contact Big Boss. Tell me where he is. Where is Cypher? Where is Zero? I've never known choice. Where I was born, the language I speak. I've never had the freedom to choose for myself. But you, right now, are free. Do as you will.
This will save Big Boss.
It may.
Will you really kill Zero for me?
Not for you.
All right. Zero is Hell's 10th. He is going tree there.
Not exactly Hyde Park.
Just wow.
His medical needs keep him from moving around. That is why he summoned me there. The other residents are of varying race and ages, but in reality, all 40 units are personnel. It took him 10 years to replace the original occupants. His cases like this all over the world.
Better play a needle than a stack of needles.
Zero is on the top floor. A room with no windows and no doors. Even the elevator does not reach it. Officially, the floor does not exist. The only access is by a secret staircase, one floor down. Room 702.
Shades of World War II.
Nobody realizes the entire building is a setup. People go in and out all day. But they're all cipher. The building blends right in with the rest of the city. They disseminate
How fucking
rumors
far am
that
I
a gang operates out
hitting?
of the building
What?
that keeps most outsiders away. And most of them are there as security in case of an emergency. But even they don't know what they're really protecting. Foot traffic, goods in, phones, water and sewage. It is all monitored remotely by satellite and cameras inside and out. Should he need it, there is a sealed-off water conduit that can be used to the harbor, and from there to the sea. But from the outside, it is another building. Discs.
So the Mage believes zero suspicion equals total security. Very bold. It's just the kind of ruse I'd expect from him. So long as no one's suspicions are aroused, I'd there forever. On the other hand, if someone's out, there are dozens in. And he's so paranoid about information slipping out, no one involved has the full picture. That ignorant weakness, the downfall of a need-to-know system. The pitfalls are clear. Circumventing them will be simplicity itself.
You hate him, don't you?
Hate? He never left me to die. I owe him my life. I'm bound to repay the favor any way I can. But that's you really wantin'? What you want to know? Do I hate Big Boss? I don't hate the man. I do deserve a little more of his gratitude. But he probably has no idea who I am. So you see, I have no reason to hate at all. I mean to have my revenge against Zero. It's not petty hatred or resentment. Nothing so personal. Even the hottest lava eventually cools, becoming a mountain. And that mountain becomes the land. Scalding steam comes back down as rain, forming rivers, draining into the sea. It's then that nature's order sets in. Now I'm merely a part of that cycle. Just like Zero. And you. And Big Boss.
Don't do it!
That lava, that vengeance, already set as stone. Too late to change things now.
Don't kill him!
The choice is not mine to make.
Please, let Big Boss live!
Proceed.
Please!
Give her the shot already! Hold her still!
It's me, Ocelot. It's been quite a while. Yeah, I'll say. Took a lot longer for you to surface than I expected, Major. I wasn't planning on coming back at all, but I had no choice. Well, after the Caribbean. My hunch was proven right. You wouldn't believe who was behind it. Oh, I have an idea. How did you respond? Immediate disinformation campaign. Most bought into the story, but not everyone. It was quite an incident, after all. I couldn't cover everything, but I did hide the fact that Snake survived. And that should buy us some time. Where is he? En route to an old foxhole of mine. A base in the British sovereign area of Cyprus. The military hospital at Dikelia? Ava's leading the operation. Ava? Following your orders? Funny, isn't it? That we should all reunite like this. This is an emergency. Otherwise, I sure as hell would... Yes, I don't expect you to bury the hatchet between us. Something simply won't ever happen. Even I can appreciate that. You too can only bear to speak with me from time to time. That's fine. But I don't want Snake to die. Surely we can come together on that. There are so few men I can turn to. And you're number one, Ocelot. Keep him hidden. Keep him safe. But I'll stay where I am and leave the rest to you. That's how he'd want it too. Isn't it better for you to be there to supervise? Where I am, where he goes, it makes no difference. All that matters is getting him the very best treatment and security. The latter being where you come in. Will he wake up? And if so, when? I have absolutely no idea. But as long as his heart is beating, he will keep fighting. So please, watch over him. This location, it's safe. No one will find him. And if they try, I will deal with them. The information must be suppressed. Which is what you do best. Guess you're still at the top of your game, huh? Anything but. I'm sick, Ocelot. Donald's taken over a great deal. He'll be handling this situation from here on as well. Though I wish it weren't so. This will probably be the last time you and I speak. So, you won't say no, will you? I have no choice. Thank you. Save your thanks. One more thing. A proposition. Yes.
I've prepared a ruse of sorts. One I imagine you'll quite like.
What is it?
You could say I've made another snake.
Major?
I'm not talking about the children. A mental copy. His phantom, if you like.
I don't understand.
You will when you get to Cyprus. I've set the ball in motion at the real hands. You're good at the thing. Best. I need you on this.
If it's in his best interests.
For you. It is. Look after Snake. He's the toughest son of a bitch I've ever known. Yes, it's me. You weren't in hospital long. I had trouble finding you.
Where is he?
Safe. But in the same state as when you last saw him. We've had our misunderstandings, you and I. But as you've made clear, our relationship is strictly business. Therefore, I will limit this conversation to the business at hand. Please understand that I don't dislike you. Not inherently.
Where is Snake?
Now. Settle down, or I'll have to help. And then you never hear from me again. Do you understand? First, about your boss. I had him moved once he was stabilized. I'm sure it came as quite a shock to you when you woke up. You'll have to forgive me.
I told him to stop putting me under.
Surely you understand. Specialized medical treatment in places like that can be positively nightmarish. We couldn't have left him there forever. And to be honest, I wasn't entirely comfortable leaving matters in your hands. Don't take it the wrong way. Anyone looking for him would be looking for you. He needed to be as far from you as possible. In fact, I'm still not sharing his location.
Fucking AI
Even
pod.
now, problems could arise. So, instead, I'm giving you a point of contact, an introduction to a network of messengers who will lead you to a man. A friend boss. I'm sure he's mentioned you. He knows Snake's location. More than any man alive, I trust him with
Because
this
of
sort
the AI pod.
keeping secrets, or men in the dark. He's known Snake quite a while. 10 years. Kazuhira, I don't care if you don't trust me, and I require your absolute trust in him on this. Snake will be back in told, however long it takes. Understood? The only reason we're having this conversation is because you still have a role to play. Which brings me to the next issue. What happens after he regains consciousness? When Snake wakes up, and he will, he'll need your help again. So when he does, I promise you'll be the first to know. The code phrase will be, V has come to. I'll then mobilize all the necessary parties. Think of it as an overture to a prologue. Until then, do what you like. Just be ready when the time comes. But you don't need me to tell you that, do you? I know it's been hard on you too. But I can't imagine you're willing to just walk away.
What are you talking about? If what you're saying is true, then this is like wrapping a rope around your own neck and throwing it over a branch. What's your play in all this?
This is for Snake. So that he survives after he wakes up. Nothing more. After that, I don't care what you do.
Then tell me something.
Go on.
I only joined you after I found out what you were after. To make the world one, you need Snake for that. And he's already done a hell of a lot for you.
He has.
So on some level at least, I think you're being straight with me. Then why'd you do that to him? I get what you were trying with Paz. You wanted to get Snake any way you could. But what you did, how could you do that to him?
After that, wasn't me. You may not believe this, but I never intended for any of this to happen. My organization has many arms. It's just going to take a little longer before we're all on the same page. I admit, I may have been lax in my supervision, but something like that will not happen again.
Whatever. One day, I'll know the truth. Just as soon as the boss wakes up. And then we're coming after you. This ends with you begging us to put you out of your misery.
Is that so? Fantasy can make for a powerful ally. But remember this, Kazuhira Miller. Big Boss
It's
will
the
wake
conversations on Mother
And when he
Base that
does,
fuck it up.
Be there for him.
Simply what happens when you try to listen to tapes during gameplay, like they say you could.
Major, I wondered whether you'd really...
XO. I presume this was your doing?
Do you like my gift?
I've been searching a long time for this.
It is what for, yes.
And dagger of a cod lost to the sands of Egypt. Served under the boss back in Rayforce. I delivered this pin to her after death. We were both so young. From that moment on, she never let it aside.
She was still carrying it in Selino-Yarsk. How about the back? Something wrong, Major?
Nothing, just pricked my finger.
The back.
The scar is there, just as I remember it. And this white stitching on the back, from the white berets the SAS wore in the early days.
Major?
30th of December, 1941. It's the inscription I made the day he died.
Of course.
His body was never recovered. This pin badge is the closest thing he has to a gravestone. I gave it to her. She just running her over the inscription. Never again, she uttered, as if reprimanding herself for his death. She pressed hard, embedding the inscription itself into her finger. You see, it's why this spot on the back looks shinier than the rest. He was our brother in arms.
So...
Yes, it's real. Thank you. There's no doubt about it.
Good. Now I have no regrets.
What do I owe you?
Nothing. Just want to talk for a moment.
Very well, then.
It's about our man, Major. He's been making some moves.
Miller? Yes, I know. Rhodesia, is it?
And up to his old tricks.
No, man. Humble soon enough.
Oh, he is under my jurisdiction now.
And that's what you want to talk about?
Not exactly. You see, my being here has made me realize I can still be of use to you.
How so?
This country is rich with biological resources. Bacteria, nematodes, viruses. I'm sure we can find something here to bring that plan back into action.
Forget it. The Cleanser Project was just another one of my predecessor's daydreams.
And the vocal cord parasites?
We're an excellent test case for reverse evolution. Nothing more. What matters now is the genetics technology behind that work. With the clumsiness, entire race isn't an issue. We can target specific individuals. No need to breed multiple generations of parasite just to get results.
But
Don't be quaint, XO. Once the Cold War is over, our enemies won't be so clearly defined. Using humans alone won't be enough. An electronic network will span the globe, and our enemies will blend right into it.
You may be right. But will people really settle for an enemy they can want to feel righteous? Need to see the evil in the enemy they fear. Without it, they'll turn their aggressions inward. Find an enemy inside.
I see what you're saying. Just as those robbed of their parasites and autoimmunes. A man robbed of his develops self-destructive tendencies, and all the symptoms: conflict, religious strife, terrorism, and with asymmetrical conflict, deterrence is a joke. That's why we must depend on information control. People need an appropriate context for their lives. A context that stimulates without being destructive. That balance is the basis of equilibrium.
You mean to say people will blindly accept your content without developing Alice?
Where to unite the world, literacy must be suppressed. To suppress the information immune system, to borrow your...
Immunity to information. But to ensure there's no allergic reaction, while the immune system fights off parasites and pathogens.
It's done, Exo. This world will become one. I have found the way. The world that the boss envisioned will finally become a reality. Race, tribal affiliations, national borders, even our faces will be irrelevant. The nature of communication itself will change, and it will make mankind whole again.
Something to be... Life's taken from me. There's no taking that back.
A face means nothing when one's soul is able to communicate directly with another.
I have no intention of hiding behind your technological veil, Major. I wear my broken visage, this skull in the open, so that I may never forget what I've lost.
You. What are you?
The chain of retaliation is what will truly bind this world together as one. Major?
You son of a... The pin. You...
Yes, the pin. It's too late. They can't extract it. You see, Major, some things can't be undone.
How did you find me? You made her talk.
I'm sorry I couldn't visit or thank you in person, but it has been lovely chatting. And now that I know you're no longer interested in the garden, it's time for you to step aside. You're a busy man, lots to do, so I've left you a little time.
Go to hell. How dare you? You planned this all along. Had your own agenda. All these years.
Now you see, the world can never truly become one.
But the boss...
You've been wrong.
You're no different. Just like him. None of you understand the world she saw.
I would say the same to you, Major.
You steal it all away. Everything.
The boss said the same thing. Only I understood what she meant. Major, I'll handle the rest. Oh, and one more thing. That pin badge, it was a fake. I held on to the real one. I'll take good care of it. And continue the boss's work.
Go.
Boss, whoever you are, I only take orders from you.
I almost thought you wouldn't come.
Well, you're supposed to visit hospital before you die.
But how did you get here?
My friends at the SA know how to keep a secret. The trip to the airport was a little dramatic, but the rest was easy. Still, I've had smoother rides. Oh, look. Escorted myself with my tea.
Whoops. Oh man, it was the last tape too.
I won't be staying long.
Boss, have
Damn.
you lost your mind?
Maybe you're not the big boss we hope.
Fuck. I was gonna do a prediction if he walked off the guy, but I think it was gonna hit him. That was the very last truth tapes. Fuck. That won't be staying long. Whoops.
What a load of bullshit.
Go.
I almost thought you wouldn't come.
Well, you're supposed to visit hospital before you die.
But how did you get here?
What the f that range on the...
The
Are you serious?
know how to keep a secret. The trip to the airport was a little dramatic, but the rest was easy. Still, I've had smoother rides. Oh, look. Escorted myself with my tea.
What?
I won't be staying long.
I understand.
Yeah, of course it's glitched.
Which one is he?
On the right.
And the left?
We did just as you instructed.
Has either of them
What the fuck?
No.
Not once.
Not in 2 years. Their weekly EEG shows
insane.
activity levels. There's been practice.
He was over there. Wow. I should use that more.
Jack. Jack? It's me. You look fit to run a country mile.
Every 4 hours we move all of their muscles, subject them to load. They're stable, but eventually...
Yes, of course.
We've done everything we can to ensure they're ready to move. Should they wake up. Still, it's been a pretty... How long will they be here?
Indefinitely. It's too dangerous to move them. And so far, no one knows they're here.
I see.
I am most grateful to you. And I need you to keep it up.
We'll do everything we can.
Can you give a moment?
Of course.
Jack, can you hear me? Nice place, isn't it? I went to a lot bringing you here. Here where no one will find you. Still, the Ocelot's on guard duty, just in case. Maybe knowing that will help you sleep better. I had no intention of coming, but this could be my last chance. If you'd just come to see me first. Do you remember the last time I visited you in hospital? Our first mission together. After the boss threw you in
What a
that
load of
river.
bullshit.
Broke your arm. Ah, the good old days. I never do this, but I had another team at my disposal back then, with a very special man leading it. Maybe he didn't like the arrangement. In any case, this man, he seems to have done something to me. Why? Quite sick myself. Up here. There's nothing they can do. I always was the forgetful type, as you know. I'm all right, but they say it's one wait. If you don't wake up soon, I won't remember you when you do. I don't mind about myself, but what do you ever forgive? I've sent him to Africa, and I doubt he's coming back. Jack, once your little holiday here is over, well, who knows when that will be? Anyway, I probably won't be around. I'll be somewhere even you can't find me. A tombstone chiseled into the code of a machine. That is all I leave to mark my existence. Old friend. Time is running short.
Hey, quit kidding around. Snake?
That's it. Oh, I guess this was day 2. And we finally got this Phantom Pain bullshit out of the way for a while. I'm sick and tired of it by the time we get to this part. And stay tuned for, well, today's rerun, but also